Assalamu alaikum. Rahmatullah.
Offering money for murders. Now, if they gonna steal from him, they gotta be talking about somebody he know. I know it ain't regular people that just gonna steal from him. So they made it seem like, that house was broken into because Dirk owed money on a D-Thing murders. And when you think about it, the people arrested for the alleged retaliation for D-Thing murder was texting some of Dirk's friends saying, is he still gonna pay that money? He still gonna get that money, man? What's up with that money? So I don't know. There's more things coming out every day. They claim that during this home invasion robbery where India shot and protected Dirk, that they did a lot of homework and they found like these phones belong to the perpetrators that came in the house. So they took the phones and did their homework and come find out these phones belong to Little. Instead of homework and they found like phones in the house and they was wondering if one of these phones belonged to the perpetrators that came in the house. So they took the phones and did their homework and come find out these phones belong to Lil Durk. Instead of giving these phones back to Durk because he was a victim, they took them and looked in them. Did their homework and come find out these phones belong to Lil Durk. Instead of giving these phones back to Durk because he was a victim, they took them and looked in them. And looked in them. And kept them. Okay? One of these phones belonged to the perpetrators that came in the house. So they took the phones and did their homework and come find out these phones belong to Lil Durk. Instead of giving these phones back to Durk because he was a victim, they took them and looked in them. And kept them. Okay? Durk's lawyer found out about this. Now the government want to use what they found in them phones against Durk at this murder trial. They just brought that up about a month ago. Durk lawyer saying, man, we had damn near 2 years to defend this case, come up with a defense, do this, do that research, so we can have this trial, and we can be prepared to defend Durk. We didn't have a year plus to come up with evidence to try to defend this case, and all of a sudden they come out.
See what I'm saying? So now we know that y'all went through those phones illegally. And yes, it was illegally, y'all, because you just don't pick up cell phones in people's houses and say that, oh, we thought that they belonged to the robbers. Like, you're in my house. You asked me, anybody recognize these phones right here? Why didn't y'all wait? They do that. How can you just take something? You know how people rob people's houses, and it seems like they was either packed up their stuff and couldn't fit all everything, so they set shit to the side, like they coming back to get it, right? So if they found it even out in the yard or something, you still supposed to take those, whatever you found. If you seen a microwave and jewelry out in the grass, hey, do anybody recognize this chain right here? And you be like, no. So now we know that this belonged to somebody else. And you say, hey, you recognize this chain right here? Hell yeah, that's my chain. Thank you. What the hell? You know? So this is crazy. And we gotta do better, y'all. Cause this right here, we seeing what they doing. But that's one thing that this black man and the rest of them too, also. And we not just speaking, I'm talking about everybody, but it's just a God-given blessing that this man, after all he been through, because I would never cheer a person on that's out here doing violence for no fucking reason. But everything he's accused of is somebody did something to what? To his family or friends first. And this is just a get back. So what are we investigating for real? You see what I'm saying? But it's like, yeah, you can't take the law into your own hands. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Okay, we're going to respect that right there. But I just want to congratulate Lil Durk for being able to, how I want to say this, like being able to I want to say look them eye to eye and even this fucking fight because he got the money. He got the money to get the big dogs. So now they're going to have to scrap it out. And the only thing that hurts Lil Durk is they're actually fighting the judge, the jury, and the DA. You see what I'm saying? So it's like 3 against fucking 1. And that's where it gets lopsided at. 3 against fucking 1. And that's fucked up. That a judge supposed to sit back and make sure, like a referee, only. We got a jury. You sit back, judge, and you referee this shit. That's it. But we don't get that. And that's where it all comes back to. Like, I'm glad that this brother got some damn money, at least to have somewhat of a fucking fight. Freaking humans. And expose these rats. This Chicago drill. Reactions. And we about this biatch. Peace. Stop time.